Chapter 10 of Getting to Know Grace. Headmistress, you returned. The headmistress has a mask covering her face. The headmistress was supposed to be convalescing for a burn wound. Could it be on her face? How terrible. Is that why the mask? The students are gossiping around as they see their headmistress. Ah, Miss Grace, I'm not fully healed yet, but I came because the academy is always my top priority. And just as I expected. Who is the person responsible for this party? I am? Miss Russo, the party should have ended at 10. Right now it's 11:10. Wasn't it agreed upon that the teachers would give you more freedom if you held the party in a wholesome and responsible manner? I'm sorry, this is a disappointment. There will be demerits on your next semester report. Yes. As Miss Russo looks at Grace. This isn't fair. Grace was the one who egged me on to end the party later. It's so late. So boys, please move to the annex. And girls, go to your dorm rooms. I will hear the full details of tomorrow morning. Let's hurry back before we all get demerits. Miss Richer. Yes, headmistress? Please come with me to my office. Is she going to vent her anger at me again? Herta. Lauren is trying to talk to Herta before she leaves. I don't know why the headmistress is calling you, but you better tell her about how you got insulted and called a sunrit. That boy needs to be punished. Insulted? I shouldn't feel hurt from this. Thanks, Lauren. You don't need to worry about me, since I'm the one who lied to them first. I'm pretending to be the friend of the daughter of a powerful noble family using a false identity. I wasn't qualified to be with these girls to begin with, so I'm not qualified to feel hurt either. While Herta is thinking, Grace noticed her. Miss Richer, you scored top of the class for the semester exam, correct? Normally, I award the other student with a small trophy, but I didn't think you would want one. This is a special permission to leave campus. As the headmistress is sliding an envelope to Herta. If you show this slip to the off-campus Lillian bookstore, you'll be able to pick up as many books as you like. When the Christmas holiday ends, I'll lend you and several servants a carriage so you may go with Miss Grace. Thank you. That's surprisingly kind of the headmistress. What's going on? And Herta seems to think so too. I was almost fooled by the voice and figure, but that person is definitely not our headmistress. She never called me Miss Richard in private, and she would never give me a prize like this. Who is she? Where is the real headmistress, Miss Bella? Herta remembers Grace said something interesting. Did not have the rest of her fingers cut off and her repulsive teeth and tongue pulled out. Could it be? Could Grace really have done something to her? No, that's ridiculous. She wouldn't have gone so far. I'm just having wild delusions because things I don't understand keep happening. Demerits, Miss Russo, you must behave responsibly. Your grades have fallen significantly, Miss Griff. The Countess will be embarrassed. Oh, so the headmistress is pretending to be someone, or she's rehearsing her lines. Even that lowly slave is living every day pretending to be a noble. Even the headmistress was a relative of the Duke's butler. Finally, this office has found its true headmistress. And the man in a mask has appeared out from the curtains. It would be best to act with caution. If you raise their suspicion even once, this will all snowball very quickly. Don't worry, the Lillian students don't pay attention to anyone who isn't noble. And this seat was always meant to be mine. But that old hag went to the Duke. I wasn't supposed to be the dorm superintendent, treated like heir by the students. I'm not interested in your story. You weren't part of the initial plan. It would be best if you stay quiet if you wish to stay. Do as I say. Yes, I'll be careful. But trust me, no one will recognize me. I've been memorizing the headmistress' guides, her mannerisms, her voice, and even her trivial habits. And thanks to you, There's no need to worry about my face. What? So she burned her face? And that's the reason for the mask, in order to cover up that she doesn't look like the headmistress. She is pretending to be her. And that is the end of the chapter.